Welcome everybody back to the Texas Rangers report. Before we dive right into the video, if you aren't subscribed, consider doing that right now because here on the Texas Rangers report, I will keep you up to date on all things Texas Rangers this entire offseason. So make sure to hit that big red button right now and turn the post notifications to all. The Texas Rangers have recently announced that Doug Mathis and Sagara will be made co-pitching coaches for the 2021 season. The Rangers have also added Bobby Wilson as the catching coach to replace previous coach Doug Mathis. Mathis and Sagara appear to be working on the main goal of pitching coach, although Mathis will be in the dugouts like a usual pitching coach would, and then Sagara will be taking an unorthodox route and being in the bullpen. Mathis was the Texas Rangers catching coordinator in 2020, and he also has experience as a pitcher with the Texas Rangers as well. As for Sagara, he was hired to the Rangers organization prior to the 2020 season from the Chicago Cubs, where he was the minor league pitching coordinator, and Sagara was supposed to be the pitching coach for AAA Nashville, but with COVID canceling minor league seasons, he instead worked at the Rangers alternate training site instead. And for Bobby Wilson, he has been a long-time backup catcher in the big leagues, and if you remember, he even played a few seasons with the Rangers. And one of my biggest moments of Bobby Wilson is he hit a grand slam. I think it was a grand slam on Mother's Day, so that was kind of interesting. He wasn't known as a power hitter, but that was fun to watch. And he retired in 2019 whenever the Rangers offered him a job as their manager for AA Frisco. He was expected to work with top prospect Sam Huff this year in Frisco, but of course, with no minor league baseball, that was not possible. Although Wilson was able to work with Huff at the alternate training site this year, so that was able to work out, although it wasn't the first plan that everybody had in mind. And now that all the coaching talk is out of the way, it's time to move on to our possible 2020 Gold Glove candidates in IKF, also known as Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Joey Gallo. Both Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Joey Gallo were named Rawlings All-American Gold Glove finalists. The award will be officially announced on November 3rd, so it's coming up, but still a while away. And even though they're finalists, I do think that Joey Gallo and IKF have a really solid chance of actually winning the Gold Glove. IKF forced his way into the Rangers lineup this year with a strong spring training and a spring training 2.0, and since then he has saved 8 runs at the third base position and another 3 runs at shortstop, so a total of 12 runs this year, and only Nolan Arenado and Joey Gallo had more runs saved than IKF. The other finalists for the third base position are Yankees third baseman Gio Urshela and Chicago White Sox third baseman Yoan Moncada. So that's really solid company for the third base Gold Glove, but I do think that IKF has a solid advantage over those 2 other competitors. As for Gallo, he led all AL players in defensive run saves with 12 and is a finalist for the right field position with the likes of New York Yankees outfielder Clint Frazier and Baltimore Orioles outfielder Anthony Santander. This is the 5th different position for Gallo ever since he was called up, as he has played third base, first base, left field, center field, and now right field. And I hope for the sake of the Rangers and Joey Gallo, I hope they just stick him at right field because the defense is obviously working for him, and we just need him to have a bounce back year with the bat. And if he's able to do that, he'll have a monster 2021 season. And that just about wraps up this video. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up down below. Thanks for staying to the very end and watching the Texas Rangers report. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.